This is Trash Talk with your host, Garrett the Trash Man.
What is up, everybody? Arriving to your ear holes right now is the world's greatest podcast, Trash Talk, and I am your host, Garrett the Trash Man. It's Fire Friday, and as usual, we got the co-host, John. What's going on, dude?
Dude, I'm just glad that you said ear holes, because I was just like, I don't know where he's going with this.
It's going right into your ear holes right now. My voice, John's voice, sweet melody landing.
Our melodious voices are coming straight and directly to you.
Yeah, but dude, it's Fire Friday, so you know what that means. We're going to jump right into it. And this is what I've got. So, last Saturday, I went to the gun range. Pow, poo, 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 poo. I was shooting. And you know what occurred to me? It occurred to me that there are so many things that I want to be good and efficient at, and there are so many things that I don't know that I want to learn and want to know more about, and so much information and things. I'm like, it occurred to me, I'm like, why am I ever in my life doing nothing? Because there's times when I'm sitting there binging Netflix or chilling out or whatever, and I was like, why is there ever downtime in my life? There's so much I want to go do and learn and be good at and proficient, because I'm all shooting the gun. And I'm like, I've got to get my scuba diving certification. And I'm like, oh, and I got to do this. And then I was listening to a podcast this morning, and it was talking business. But I feel like there's two types of businesses. There's like the business world of like regular business, and then there's the whole like raising capital, venture funding, like that.
That is a whole new world.
Yeah, and it's so unknown to me. I'm like, I want to know more about that. Like even some of the lingo I don't understand. Like I feel like I can hold my own against anybody. Like let's talk business, let's talk revenue, customers, SaaS stuff, whatever it is. I feel totally fine. But we start talking venture capitalists and those type of things. Blows my mind. No idea what people are talking about. I guess I wouldn't say blows my mind. Goes over my head. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I want to learn so much more about that. There's all these things I want to be good at. Just grab life by the horns and go get it. Because I think most people are that way. Like, there's a lot to do in life and a lot to get out of life. There's no reason to be sitting around like a lump on a log. So get off your ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was, dude, I'm like, put the headphones down, let's go.
Let's go get some. Well, that's what Fire Friday's all about, bro. So, all right, dude, that's my rant for this Fire Friday. What you got?
My rant is, so I was talking with a buddy of ours the other day, well, actually yesterday and the last couple of days, and there has been a multitude of just opportunities that have just kind of presented themselves to him. And I was sitting there thinking about it, and I know that there's been times I've been thinking to myself, and I'm like, oh man, there's no opportunities. There are no opportunities. That is such bull crap. Like, if you are looking for opportunities or whatever, the sky's the limit. Like, there are always opportunities to do something. Mm-hmm. Whatever you want to get into in life, there are always opportunities to do it. You just have to open your eyes to them, because they're everywhere.
Go create them.
Infinite.
If you're not seeing them, go create them.
The opportunities that are at our fingertips in this day and age are like infinite.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Internet.
Yes, thank you, Internet. But also, I mean, you can just drive down the road and find opportunities to do something, and it just blows my mind. And I think that it's very helpful to keep your mind's eye open to that, because you never know what's going to come down the road at you.
Yeah, and I think something that happens for me, and I bet it happens for other people, and I do work to keep it in check, is people think opportunities need to be like pushing out cash the second they start it.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of opportunities that's like, oh yeah, give a year or two of work or more, and like then it becomes something. And I think what you put together was a great example of that. Like you had the opportunity to create your business, and it was like, if I remember right, you kind of went in it as you were still working a steady job, and like, and it wasn't like you walked in and was like, oh, I opened this business and now it pays my bills and I have employees and we're just going. It was like, no, you were open to the opportunity, but you had to work it, massage it, get it going.
Oh, absolutely. I did that for a full year working more than a full-time job, and then in the afternoons I would do home care, and then once I finally stopped, it was enough to pay my bills, but then for a little while there, because of some mistakes I made, it wasn't enough to pay my bills. And I had to figure out how to pay the bills.
Oh, dude, that's part
and so opportunities a lot of opportunities take time and effort. A lot of times, those who create the most out of their opportunities are those who stayed in the opportunity the longest.
And kept working it, took the failures, took the L's, and just kept pushing forward.
Yep. So
Love it, dude.
That's it, guys. Just there's opportunities everywhere, and they are infinite if your mind's eye is open to them.
Go get them. All right. Well, let's thank our sponsor, Larson Waste.
Best trash company in the world.
It sure as heck is. And you know what they got going on? They got a promotion going on with temporary dumpsters because it's springtime and it's time to clean. You know what I did yesterday?
What'd you do?
I was out here till about 10 o'clock cleaning up our south shop over there because I realized we're getting into our busy season. Stuff is starting to pick up pretty rapidly with us, and if we don't handle that stuff before it goes, it just compiles.
Mm-hmm.
So I am right in that spring cleaning with all of you guys, and we've got a great deal going on. We're waiving the delivery fees. Wherever you're located, we're waiving the delivery fees for the 6 yards. Yep. So it's probably like a 25% discount. So give us a call. Get the job done this weekend. You know, that job that you've been putting off, oh, yeah, we'll get to it sometime. No, take the opportunity right now. Give us a call. We're waiving the delivery fee. Get a temporary dumpster, fill her up, and get your crap together and clean. That's it. Thank you, Larson Waste, for sponsoring this podcast, and thank you for listening or watching this podcast.
You guys are awesome.
You sure are. Follow us, Garrett the Trash Man, across all platforms, or Senior Home...
Ballard Senior Home Care.
There we go. All right, peace.